So, hey guys, I know it's been 2 months. I've been so really busy. I've got like exams and coursework and things to do and baby. So I've been really busy. That's why I've not done any video lately. So I'm free from my exams, yay! So I've got time to do videos and have chat with people. So oh, it's too close. Um I just do like this. It's fine. Let's just do it this way. So, what do you guys think about my look? Um, no, I got inspired by Jackie, and so I love her so much. But the lip is not inspired by her, so I love dark lips. I've got big lips, so I need to make it pop. We need to make it pop. So, I'm gonna put the link down below for you guys to watch her videos and tell me what you think. It's not similar because I don't have the same tools and I don't use the same technique she does, so I just did something similar. If you can, if you can see, So I love her, and yeah. So today, I just want to talk about what I experienced, and it's been a really she was in a relationship before, a really bad relationship, but she couldn't get out because she didn't want to be alone. So she didn't want to be alone, and that's why she couldn't leave the guy. And which really made me really surprised. Like, why can't you leave the guy? Because you don't want to be alone. And I really thought about what she said, and a lot of women out there go experience things like that. You're in a relationship and maybe the guy is abusive or the guy cheats on you with several women, and you don't want to leave the relationship because you're scared to be alone, you're scared to date someone, or you're scared to start all over again because you've made a lot of sacrifice for that guy, and you don't it's like, how let's say, you're scared to lose what you fought for. So, and she told me something like that, and I really thought about it, and surprisingly, I've done the same as well. So I'm not here to judge anyone. I've done the same stupid mistake as well, and now she's happy with the guy she is right now, and they have a baby, and she says she's never experienced something like that. And it's the same story with mine. I'm happy with the man I am, and I have a baby with him, and I'm so happy like he came into my life. So there is a lot of ladies out there, like you say, in abusive relationship, and the guy cheats on you all over and over again, and you forgive and forgive and forgive because you don't want to be alone. You don't want to start all over again. But the problem is that you're killing yourself. In my opinion, like, you're killing yourself, like you're hurting yourself, you're damaging your trust. So you're damaging yourself so that the guy or your future husband that is going to meet you, he's going to be the one to work on you, because he's going to be the one to work twice as hard to prove himself to you. But you're killing yourself. It's really hard. I know that they say love is blind. Love is really blind because 18 or so, or I don't know. So I was dating this guy. He was my first. So I couldn't leave him because he was my first. And he cheated on me several times. Even with my friends, he cheated on me, and he broke my heart. And do you know why he broke up with me? He said because I don't have big boobs. He said because I don't have big boobs. That's why he broke up with me. So he wants a girl that has big boobs. How childish was that? And if I think about it, like, I'll be like, how stupid could I have been, like, still hanging around? I was hanging around with him because he was my first, and I couldn't let go. I couldn't let go, despite the fact that, and girls are so stupid. Despite the fact that he was in a relationship with the girl that had big boobs, he was still coming back to me, and I was still going with him. Because I don't want to let go, because he was my first, and with the emotions and everything, I still stuck with him. Like, I couldn't leave him. Like, seriously, I couldn't imagine my life without him. Like, it was so hard to let go of him, and I don't know what to say, I don't really know what to say. If I look back, like, I would just be laughing at myself and telling myself that was stupid. I know there are girls out there, like, you literally go through the same thing, and someone has gone through the same phase, and you ask yourself, like, why will I do something like that? No, if you're feeling me, just just comment down below if you're feeling me, if you know where I'm coming from. The funniest thing is that I had to buy like Air Jordans for him, the latest one. It was so expensive. I bought it for him, but I don't have Air Jordans. I was wearing €5 shoes. Well, it's over now. It's over, and I just want to talk about it, like, some that's my experience. I'm laughing at myself, but I'm not laughing at someone that is going through the same thing. There's someone out there is going through the same thing, and I'm not trying to laugh you or mock you, because no one is perfect. You'll make mistakes, but I just want to talk about self-worth. You're in that relationship. Do you have self-worth? Like, look at the things that he is doing to you. Like, do you worth it? Do you deserve those things that he is doing to you? Just think about it, because it's better you get out of the relationship now than continue staying in the relationship that is going to cut you deep. Because it's hard to trust another man if your previous relationship was really, really whack. If you get what I'm trying to say. So it's hard to trust. So to save yourself that situation, or to save yourself from such stress, if you get does that even make sense? Yeah. Try to ask yourself, am I worth it? Does he deserve what I'm doing? um does do I deserve this pain? Do I deserve this stress? I deserve to be happy. Tell yourself this, like, I deserve to be happy. I deserve someone to treat me right. Do things for me, like, that I've never received before. Take me out. Like, there's some guys, they don't even take their women out. They just call them, can you come over? And the shizzle. After shizzling, they go back home. And the girl is just meant for shizzling. I'm not going to say the F word. So it's shizzling. So we're going to call the F word shizzling. So shizzling. They just shizzle and go back. And that was my situation back there. I'm not judging, because I went through the same thing, and I learned from experience. And also, I've really, really, they say experience is really, really good in life, because it made me really, really grow, and have grown. Like, I've literally, like, literally, grown so much, because I wouldn't even say what I've experienced, because, you know, well, I just want to ask you to ask yourself this question: do you deserve being hurt? Do you deserve being treated badly? Do you deserve being called, names? Do you deserve being beaten by the guy you say you love, or the man you say you love? Ask yourself this question, because it's not easy. We women, we give all when we're in a relationship. We give like our 100%, and we get nothing back, which is really, really, really bad. So ask yourself these questions, and try to help yourself out of that situation. If you know he's not going to change, if you can't break up with him, stop calling him, block his number, like, move on with another guy immediately. Because at a point in my life, I know I couldn't be on my own, because I was hurting. Because if I knew I was on my own, I would keep on going back to my ex. Does that make sense? So what I did was that I moved on with another guy. Not because I love the other guy, just because I don't want to look back and making the same mistake. He was dating someone else, and we were still shizzling. We were still shizzling, and he was dating someone else, and we were still shizzling, if you get what I mean. So I didn't want to continue in that toxic relationship, toxic environment. It wasn't even a relationship. We were over, but we were still sizzling. So to me, so from my past, it was that to me the most important thing right now for me is just my man and my baby. So I'm just trying to bring a point, like point out something, and the only way I could move on was move on with another guy. And I moved on with another guy, and I didn't look back because the guy was keeping me busy. I needed the attention. I needed someone to distract me from the previous one, if you get what I mean. So that was what happened, and that was the way I moved on. Some people have different ways of moving on from a relationship, so you have to find your way of moving on. If another dating another guy is going to help you to move on from that toxic relationship, you can do that. I'm not judging. Nobody's perfect. You can do that. If traveling is a way for you to move on from your relationship, your toxic relationship, do it. Do whatever makes you happy. Do whatever makes you have confidence. The reason why I did that, I moved on with another guy, because I don't know how to be alone. I have never learned how to be alone because I needed closure. I needed someone close to me, someone distracting me, someone buzzing my phone, sending me text message, telling me, I needed that, and that was the only way I could move on from, my long time relationship. So that was the only way I could move on from him. So if what I've said today, oh, okay. So if what I've said today makes sense to you, comment down below, thumbs up, and subscribe. I'll be doing more of these videos like every week. I'll try every week because I've 2 months. 2 months is just too much. No video 2 months. Are you kidding me? Like, sorry guys, I've been so really really busy. Like exams. So I'm free now till October. So no lectures, nothing till October. So I'm free. So meanwhile, I passed. Yeah, I'm going to. Okay, so so if you're feeling me, if you can relate with me right now, you can subscribe and get more videos of this. And what do you think about my makeup? You see, I purposely did this because of you guys, so you can see the glow, and and the look. I love the look. It's good to watch other make. Yeah, that's all. I know life is not easy for we women out there. We go through a lot, a lot to please a man. We go through a lot to please a man, you know, and we don't get back. We don't. No matter how hard you try, we don't get it back. No matter how hard we try to prove ourselves, we don't get it back. And this video is for you girls or ladies or women out there that is going through the same thing. And let me tell you something, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine for you. Like everything is gonna work out the way it should be. Like everything is gonna be like uh, my video. Okay, so everything is gonna work out, and everything is gonna be like easy. And you ask yourself this question, like, why did I make that mistake? But don't worry, things is gonna be fine for you. You'll be fine. And surprisingly, you'll find a man that cherishes you, that appreciates you, that loves you. And advice for the ladies out there, it is good for a man to love you first. Don't fall in love blindly. Let a man love you, then you can learn to love him. Does that make sense? Let a man love you first, be in love with you first, because it's better to know that the person is in love with you than you being in love without knowing that he is in love with you. This, am I communicating? Like, am I saying something? So it is good for a man to love you first. So don't make that mistake. Like, learn from your previous relationship and try to. And also, if you've dated, like you've been in a relationship with four or two, three different guys, and the same thing keep on happening again. Change your ways of doing things. Change, let's say, change the kind of guy you date. Maybe you're dating a guy that loves swag, that is good looking and stuff like that. Why don't you change it? Change. Date the opposite of what you like. Though there will be no attraction, but when you get to know the guy, there will be attraction. If you get what I mean. Because if four or five guys have been not really good for you, so the problem is you. Like, you need to change. You need to change your ways of dating. You need to change your ways of the way you look at guy, like what you want in a man. Like, surprisingly, the guy that doesn't have this quality will be the one to treat you right. If you get what I mean. If you am I making sense? The guy that you think is gonna give you the world, like the guy you think that is not what you want. This is not the kind of guy I want to date. Will be the one to to treat you like a queen. Will be the one to love you to death. So there is nothing wrong with change. Stop doing the same thing all over and over again, because sometimes it's our fault that guys treat us bad. So you need to change and change. That's all. Change is what we need. Like, we need to. There is nothing wrong dating a guy that is handsome, but handsome is not everything. Wearing Gucci and Prada is not everything. You need to look at a guy that has an education, that has ambition, that knows where he's going. Because do you want to suffer? Some girls out there will be dating guys that smoke, that drink, that go to party 24/7. Why will you do that? Even if you are wild, you're going to parties and drinking and smoking, but try to date a guy that is not, because you're secure. I'm just saying, because you're secured, and he isn't doing, like, he's like conservative, like he's to himself than out there. Do you get do am I relating? Like, don't, like, one has to be calm for the other. If you're having temper, you have to date a guy that is calm, because two people with temper doesn't work. Like, it's like negative and negative. You can't They don't work together. It has to be positive and negative. You know, one has to be calm. If you're wild, you have to find a guy that is not like you, because it will not work out. Because you have to balance the equation. Like, you have to balance it. You have to balance it, and if you don't balance it, there will be trouble in the relationship. So that's all for today. So I hope you guys like my video. Am I talking too loud? Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with me today. So I hope you guys like my video. Subscribe, comment, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye. Like I said, I'm gonna put the video of Jackie Anna down below or up there. No, I'll put it somewhere there. So you just look for it. So thank you for watching. Thumbs up. Bye.